We're going to do an open-face sandwich on ciabatta with pesto, mozzarella, and roasted tomato relish.
Yum.
If you could just pour those into that pan there.
The tomatoes?
Yeah.
With nothing on the bottom?
Nope, because we're going to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil there.
Okay.
Not too much, that's fine.
Okay.
Give them a little
so coat them.
shake around.
That looks
And then we'll
really
just
good.
pop those into a 425-degree preheated oven. You want it to be hot before you start.
So that's all we do?
That's all we do. We'll leave those in there for about 5-10 minutes. That's going to go on top of the mozzarella and the pesto. I really, really, really like salty and sweet, or savory and sweet together. The only thing you have to be careful of is you want to make sure that it's balanced with enough salt.
Right.
If you're putting the sweet in there.
Now, what are you doing here?
This is cutting our ciabatta down the middle like this.
Okay.
And then we've made a little bit of garlic olive oil there, which all I've done is put about a 1/4 cup of olive oil in there and a clove of garlic that's been minced. I popped it in the microwave for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Just takes the edge off the garlic.
Right.
And then we're going to brush it over the bread. Do you want to do it?
Of course. I would love to do it.
And we're going to also do our pesto. So I've got two cups of fresh basil in here.
Okay.
And all you want to make sure you do when you put the basil in there is that you remove these tough stems because they don't taste very good.
Okay, so we've got how much basil? About a cup?
2 cups of basil.
2 cups of basil, okay.
And we're going to take a clove of garlic. And then we're going to put about 3 tablespoons of pine nuts.
Okay.
We're going to add about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Depends on how much you like it.
Okay, that looks great.
Put that in there. Now, I'm not actually going to process it this time because it's a little noisy.
Alrighty.
And I've already gone ahead and made some ahead so you can see kind of what the consistency should be like.
Wow, is that pretty much everything that's in there is in here?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
Exactly.
Look, it reduces down to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just that little bit.
And I'm going to check on the tomatoes.
That would be great. Add our raisins in there.
Okay. We just leave them with the skin on.
Just like that, yeah. And we're going to sprinkle just a couple
Parmesan on
things
there.
of Parmesan on top.
Okey-doke.
And pop it back in the oven for about
this is a
3 to
neat
5 minutes. You
combination.
just want the raisins to plump up as the tomatoes have done. And why don't we go ahead and get our sandwich ready?
Oh my gosh, that'd be great.
Toasted some bread already there.
So there we go. Kind of let that cool off a little bit.
And do you want to spread some of this on evenly like that? And
Yeah, sure will.
Give that to you.
Oh my gosh. Do you do it on pretty thick?
I do it thick because I like a lot of pesto. It's just whatever your preference is, really.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that yummy?
You should smell this. It smells decadent. Now, could you also use, is this pretty much the traditional way you make it?
I sometimes do a cilantro with almonds.
Oh.
You can have a lot of fun with it, just experimenting and playing around with it. So it's whatever
so I'm kind of just going
floats
for it.
your boat. Now we're going to put this as fresh buffalo mozzarella that we've sliced thin ahead of time. Spread that across there.
Wow, look at it. I love mozzarella.
Well, it's a pretty sandwich. It's colorful.
Right.
And it goes well with the soup.
That looks really good, let me tell you. All righty. Oh yeah,
our raisins. Just pull those out to cool, and we've actually got some that's already cooled that I made ahead that we can add to the top of this now. And we're just going to spread this over the top as carefully as possible.
Wow.
I always
and you leave
make a
it
mess.
chunky. It's not like you're going to like mix it.
Again, it's rustic food.
Right.
Which I love because it's easy to do. You don't have to be precise. You don't have to be the skilled chef to prepare the meal.
I'm dying to try this. That is delicious. I can just eat it like that.
I know, but you might want to pop it back into the oven. It depends on whether you like your cheese melted just a little bit or whether you like to eat it just like that.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna pop that off there.
Oh my gosh, the flavor is delicious.
Oh good, I'm glad you like it.
It was delicious.
I live on this stuff. I could eat it twice a day easily.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's my new favorite sandwich. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh. It was great. Wonderful. You know, it's a great healthy meal, very hearty meal. But anyway, I hope you like what you saw, and we'll see you next time on Community Cooking.